Rawcast. Welcome to the second episode of Rawcast. I'm actually not going to count. That's going to get too tedious because I'm going to make so many. I was thinking about maybe start doing the nighttime ones, but I love the way the daytime ones look. It's like pure light. And basically, that's what this video is about. I want to talk about not light versus dark, pretty much just the benefits of working with the light. I'd say the light gives you choices. The dark always gives you choices as well, but the light gives you choices that would bring joy to yourself or to everyone. So working with the light, of course, is constant sacrifice. But due to that constant sacrifice, you are constantly rewarded. And through those rewards, you can use those to benefit your life or start benefiting other people's lives. The more you benefit life, the more life becomes a benefit to you. And I don't mean that in no philosophical way or anything like that. I just only say that really meaning that you start getting a joy inside of you that you didn't get from like getting that payday or your first time having sex. It's a joy of like, it's a pure joy, it's a purity inside of you that makes you feel like, wow, like this is good. Like this makes me feel good. This makes me feel right. This makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. It makes me feel like I'm on the right path. It makes me feel like I can do no wrong. And that's where the slip-ups come in. So while working with the light, you start feeling immortal because the universe is working with you. As you walk to a crosswalk, it immediately switches and goes green for you. And you're wondering like, oh, what a great coincidence. And then the next one, the same thing happens. You're like, wow. It's because of the harmony and the flow that you're moving in. I'll speak of the ebb and flow in another video, but I would say the harmony is one of the most magnificent things you could ever feel, because you can't touch it, but feel in this realm. Just the complete feeling of my life in the physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental categories are going great. And if you could have that perfect balance of all four, every day is bliss. You don't wake up angry. You don't go to sleep feeling sad. Everybody who comes in contact with you gets like an expression of joy. They just start complimenting you off of not your clothes or outer appearance, but off your mood and off your attitude. Like really, they really start saying like, yo, you got some good energy. Like, you're always happy. Like, you just bring joy whenever you show up. You're just a joy to be here, a joy to be around. I don't know what it is about you. What do you do? And it could be through meditation, through your diet. Like if you're on a healthy diet, it could be through your exercise. It could be through your studies, your education. It could be through anything that you see fit. But when it's all four, people can't be silent around you. It's an expression that people get. It's like you bring happiness. And when you're not around, you're required to bring more happiness. So being in harmony starts becoming a duty. But let me not skip away from wavering away from it. When you waver away from all that beauty, you start seeing like the rewards, so it starts to slow you down. Which is what rewards do, which is why some athletes don't even keep their awards or trophies inside their house. They have like another place, they donate them, they let them be used for museums or anything else just because they know that will slow them down. When you look at all your accomplishments, you start wondering like, yo, maybe it's time to sit back, maybe it's time to ease up, maybe it's time to take a break. And in those breaks, the universe tries to break you. Not in like the bad way, but in a way to where it's trying to break you back into the routine that you're trying to waver away from. You were in a great routine, a great ebb and flow, and you just started pulling back. And with you pulling back, the universe is trying to tug you forward as well, saying, "No, like we're going forward, we're going great. What's going on?" And I wouldn't say test, but it definitely does show you where you're going wrong expeditiously. Oh my goodness. In your face, in your face, in your face, in your face, over and over and over again. But when you do eventually catch on and start gaining back, you start seeing your life start pitter-patter back into like, oh shoot, I remember this. Oh, whoa, I remember getting compliments. I remember, oh, whoa, okay. I remember the crosswalk being green. Okay, yeah, oh, I forgot about this life. And that's a beautiful life. When you walk into a store and your song is playing, and as soon as you walk out, then it turns off. It's just little things, but you notice them because it's like happening to your world, your inner realm, the part of you that nobody really knows about, the part of you that likes dinosaurs, and now you got a free ticket to a museum, but nobody knows that about you. But those little things happen to you because the universe knows you, as is the universe is you. We are the universe. We make up the universe. The universe is pretty much, in my opinion, just a divine consciousness that moves us all in orderly fashion, in a way to where we will conflict with each other, but not into which the balance of life is moved. And I'll have to speak of the balance of life in another video as well. Yet, since you are back in harmony with the universe, you start seeing yourself elevate even higher than before. Because now that it sees that you're back, it wants to shower you with even more gifts and more gifts to show you why it's so more important to work with it than against it. And working with it just consists of little things like when someone asks you for directions, if you know the directions, it would be harmonious to give them, other than to say, no, I don't have the time. If you have an extra 4 seconds to point down the road and say, turn left on Harmony Street, then give it. That gives you more universal credit and increases the harmony that you are displaying. Because we can never forget, whenever you address or come into any situation, it's best to leave it better than the way you found it. For then you'll be the one that they talk about when the whole conversation, the whole debacle, the whole just little incident is over. They'll just be like, wow, like we gotta be more like him, or like what's his name, or why doesn't he come around here anymore? What school does he go to? Or on the other side, he's cute, but I'm not gonna get into that. But universal credit literally builds into a way when women and men start carrying you with a higher regard. You are literally treated like an executive in chief wherever you go. And I don't mean just the ones where you go into a restaurant, they say, how you doing, boss? Or anything just like that. Like literally the term is stretched for you. Like, how you doing, sir? I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing? I'm very good, man. How may we help you today? Just because they feel like this man has some type of energy. This man is different. This man deserves to be treated with more respect than others. I don't know why, but I am going to treat it with more respect. Just because when you deal with harmony, you carry yourself different as well. You walk with your chin up, you walk with your chest out, not in a cocky, more like a brute way, but more of a, I know what I'm doing is right. So you're more focused and you're more acute to life. You look at life like, I know what I'm doing. Like, or I know what I'm doing is for a higher purpose, or I know that by doing this, it is helping. Even if it's a small way, it is helping. Maybe we were put here for a higher cause other than to just satisfy ourselves. I think of that a lot, even when I'm satisfying myself. What if we were really put here only to serve? We take joy in those moments where we do help people, where you do give someone who is less fortunate you money or extra help, or you let somebody use something of yours that they didn't have, who just hadn't upgraded their life yet. So you let them use your car, or you let them house sit while you were on vacation. Just little things, but that means so much to our hearts when we do it. I know sometimes I do act crazy, but I do believe in humanity. I believe in all of us. We're all here for some reason. And though few of us have figured out our reasons, true reasons, I feel there will be a day when we all reach our reasons. And we live in a completely harmonious world of only peace, love, and joy. Though, yeah, we could argue and banter a little bit if we want to, just to keep things, just to keep the spice of life. Just like, what is life without mystery? What is life without I didn't know? Or what is life without, dang, like, they did one up me. Like, good one on that one. I don't want us to ever become all knowing, but definitely in a way where we all want to serve. No matter what our degree, no matter what our level, no matter where we are in life, no matter how our age, that we all literally choose to serve ourselves and others. This is Ronzo of Rockcast. I believe in you, and you should believe in you too. Thank you.